This is Today's Talk Season 2, where we meet people, create memories, and explore opportunities every Tuesday and Thursday of the week.
And who knows, guys, next time, the next episode will be running with Vicki.
Yeah, run with me in Perth.
Yeah, running in Perth. Why not? Hey guys, how are you? This is Mika, and I'm back for another episode of Today's Talk, where we meet people, create memories, and explore opportunities every Tuesday and Thursday of the week. From exploring the east coast of Australia, now we are going west. If you are ready to explore Western Australia and discover how you can make creative thinking your superpower, then sit back and enjoy today's episode with our guests who represent Edith Cowan University. So again, guys, we have our guest from Edith Cowan University, and I'm delighted to do this episode with her. So she's here with me now. Hi, Vicki. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Vicki. I'm from Edith Cowan University in Perth, WA. My current role is I'm acting as an international account manager, looking after Southeast Asia market.
All right. So earlier during my introduction, I actually mentioned about creative thinking because that's basically what ECU education is all about.
Yeah.
But for the information of our viewers, what is this concept all about? What is the idea behind this? And why is creative thinking relevant in today's world?
Yeah. So creativity, we don't want, we provide education to our students, to our client, but I think the main thing we want students to think outside of the box, something more than just they can learn from the book. So we encourage our students, to do some breakthrough, some crazy idea, because in the future, you never know. We keep telling our students the most popular job at the moment haven't existed yet. So we want our students to create the future, so they will be our next generation. So this is quite important for ECU, and we embrace that, encourage our students to think more. Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool. And if you are ready, guys, to be future ready, to be creative thinkers, then explore your options at ECU. Right. So speaking of ECU, what can you offer to international students? Can you tell us more information about ECU?
Yep. So I will start from the background of ECU. So ECU, we have 3 campuses in Perth. So the main campus is in Joondalup, which is 20 minutes away from Perth City. We also have Lawley campus, which is around 10-15 minutes from the city. And also we have a southwest campus, which is located in Bunbury. Yeah. So the school itself, we are a public university. We established in 1989, so it's around 36 years right now. Before we become a university, we actually was a teaching college, so teaching institution. So if you spoke to some of our older generation, who now in the education industry, they will tell you, they graduate from ECU. So the school itself, we have 8 school or faculty, you can say. So that include business and law, teaching, engineering, nursing and midwifery, science, medical health science, and also WA, Western Australia Academic of Performance Arts. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So there's a lot of study programs for you guys at ECU. One of the things that we are very excited about ECU is the city campus.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So can you tell us more information about
definitely.
this one?
So as you can see here, I will show this map. So this is the ECU city campus, which will welcome our students in February 2026, which is next intake. So the school itself, as I mentioned, is located in the center of the city campus. So this is a landmark in the future in Perth. So the idea of this campus, the color is a bit gold or yellowish color. So the concept behind is actually, integrated with the indigenous concept or our culture. So the color represents the Aboriginal culture. And then the concept of the building, so mainly the business and law, and also the WA Academic of Performance Art will move to the city campus. So on one side, you will see, the business and law school will be facing the business and central district, where our majority of our industry partner locate, the head office. So the idea is to, build the gap or the connection even before the student graduate from ECU. On the other side, which is the Performance Art school, are mainly facing off the museum, theater on the other side of the city. So a lot of our students, even before they graduate, they will involve in a lot of the city festival, performance as well. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Exciting
that's right.
times ahead
Yeah,
at
that's
ECU.
right. Yes.
And actually, I was able to travel to Perth
Amazing.
in 2024,
Yeah.
and I was able to see,
the construction.
Well,
that's right.
they're still constructing that one, and I'm excited
Yeah.
to see the outcome,
that's right.
the building when I travel back to Perth.
Yeah.
So for you guys who are traveling to Western Australia, that is something that you should look
You have to
forward
find out. That's right. Yeah.
So I also heard that you went to Australia as well as an international
right.
student.
Yeah.
So I would like to ask about your experience transitioning from being a student to your current role now at ECU.
Yeah. So I think 15 years ago, so now you can do some calculation. you know my age now. So like any of you, in front of the camera, I was an international student before. I am originally from Hong Kong. So before I chose my destination, I think a lot of the time is because of the influence from your friend, your parents, or even the culture, where you were born. So then I chose to study Bachelor of Accounting. So my background is actually accounting and business and law. So I went to study in Perth, but actually before that I joined a study tour. When I was a little bit younger, follow the school, but I didn't really think about the future.
Yes.
Back then I was like, oh, I have my backpack and then I went on holiday with my friends, But actually the seed is already planted in me, during that time. So 2 years later, after I complete my A-level, then I have to decide where to go. So I told my parents I will go back to Perth because I'm more familiar with the place. I really enjoy, the environment. I think a lot of the people will be like, oh, why Perth, is like regional, there is nothing, But I guess because when I grow up, I already in that environment, really fast paced in Hong Kong, a lot of pressure. So when I arrive in Perth, actually, I feel really relaxed, so I enjoy the lifestyle there.
And I actually love Perth as well because it's really different from other cities in Australia. But for the information of our viewers, based on your experience as a student before and then now as part of ECU, can you tell them about Perth as a study destination?
Yeah. First thing I would say safety, definitely. A lot of the parents or students may worry about the student safety, or during, COVID, a lot of news around, how international being attacked or similar news. But to me, I think Perth is a fantastic, safe place. And then also the people are in Perth, they are more friendly. They are very welcoming. I remember when I was a student, I catch the bus to uni, but on the way to the bus stop, I will walk past some of the neighbors.
Yes.
And one of the neighbors actually just randomly say, hey, hi, how are you? And I was shocked a little bit because, my culture or maybe your culture will come across the same. Like, why a stranger talk to me? Oh, it's a bit weird. So I just look down and then keep walking. But after a while, then I realize I understand the culture. Actually, people are just really friendly. When you see someone, even you don't know, you just want to say hi to make sure they're okay on that day. So this is something that I really enjoy and like. And also the environment, the living lifestyle. You may think Perth is a bit quiet or regional.
Yes.
But I think if you know where to go, you will get both. So there is a quiet, bit of Perth, but also it's a happening bit as well. So for a lot of the students, if they enjoy city life, if you live around the city area, you will find a lot of international restaurants, a lot of entertainment, sports, parks that you can go. But then if you enjoy quiet bit, there's a lot of museum, theater, musical, even international show that you can join as well. So really depend what sort of information you receive and whether do you know where to go to find the information.
Right. And just to add on those information Vicki shared, guys, Perth actually has the same time zone as the Philippines. So for those of you who don't like having that a big time difference, especially if you would like to communicate with your loved ones every now and then, Perth would be a great destination for you. And for those beach lovers,
yes, that's right.
You can just catch a flight to the regional locations near Perth. And then you can enjoy the beautiful beaches.
And the
beach
weather
culture in Western Australia. Something that I really look forward to. Because that's really something that I enjoy, the beach life, the beach culture. So In addition to all those information about Perth, because Perth is also known, like Western Australia, as is the largest state.
That's right.
In Australia. So in terms of the industries that are popular and provide a lot of opportunities for international students, can you talk more about those things?
Yeah, definitely. So you mentioned, Western Australia, the state by itself actually is the biggest in the whole Australia. So what we are famous for, the state itself, is the resources like oil and gas and mining. So I guess that create a lot of opportunities students may have not thought about. And then we also have a lot of new infrastructure coming up, development as well. In fact, the WA government actually doing some construction or building development around the Perth airport. So in the next, I would say 5 to 6 years time, the Perth airport will be the second biggest in Australia. So overall, I think in WA, we have the lowest unemployment rate.
And for your information, guys, especially those who are not familiar with the student visa in Australia, as an international student, you are actually allowed to work part-time, 24 hours per week. While class is in session and during school breaks or holidays, you're allowed to work full-time. And that's a good thing about ECU because they don't have to go to school for like a week.
A week, that's
and
right,
they don't do like a full-day class.
Full-day class.
So normally, what's the duration of class per day?
I would say for ECU, average maybe 2 to 2.5 days a week, depending on your timetable. So one tips that I can give you, like as soon as you get the offer or pay and accept it, choose your timetable as soon as possible. Then you will able to secure a good time. Then at least Friday you can free up. You can have a long weekend.
Yes, long weekend and enjoy your life as a student.
That's right. That's right.
Can you tell us more about the study areas available?
So I will highlight some of the popular courses. So for example, teaching I mentioned before, because before ECU become a university, we are a teaching institution. So we are famous for School of Teaching.
Yes.
So for bachelor, we have both teaching and education, and for master, we have teaching from early childhood, primary and secondary. The other thing would be engineering. One specialization or major that we have is motorsport. So in the past, how it works, students work as a team and then to build like a fast car, the race car. And then every year they will go and compete with other universities around the world. So last year they actually went to UK, bring the race car and then compete with other universities and they came first. At the first place. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if you search online, actually, I think they have a LinkedIn page. From how they build to the end result, or from the award or the prize when they win the prize. The other courses that I would mention will be Master of Cybersecurity or Cybersecurity in general. So in Australia, ECU, we are the second largest school of excellence in cybersecurity or science area. So cybersecurity, data science will be one of our popular courses as well. And I think beside the courses itself, I think between any other school, they are about very similar or about the same. But one thing that I want to highlight would be the industry network that we have, with our industry partner. So at ECU, I can see, the university really focus on work ready. So we want our students to 100% ready even before they graduate.
Right.
So the work integrated learning program we call WIL, the WIL program, work like internship or placement. So majority of our courses already embedded in with the work integrated learning program. Usually students will, maybe one semester around 12 weeks, they will work in one of our industry partner. So the school usually will place them into one of our industry partners, so they don't have to worry about, looking for an employer themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. So in return, instead of sitting for exam, a paper exam, then they will work for that company. And then the employer will assess them whether they're able to perform and reach the result.
So that's actually very good, guys, because that just means that the school equips you guys to be job ready.
That's right.
To be future ready.
Yeah.
And if you are unsure of the study area that is suitable for you, you don't have to worry because Infinity Migration Services is here. We have expert counselors who will be looking into your profile and suggest what the best study option for you is.
That's right.
All right. And so basically, you have like undergraduate and postgraduate programs.
Right.
And just to add on all those points you mentioned, because if you are going to pursue, guys, a bachelor's or master's program, you are actually eligible for the 485 visa later on. Of course, there are certain conditions to it, but that's the beauty of it. After you study for like 2 to 3 years, you may work full-time in Australia, and eventually you can have that return on investment.
That's right, definitely.
Yes. And for those of you guys who will be bringing your spouse with you, this is very important because this is not actually offered in other cities in Australia.
Right,
if you are going to bring your spouse with you and you study master's program in WA, your spouse can work full-time, and then your kids can actually get free education in public schools.
That's right. So I think that is make WA or Perth more competitive.
So in addition to all those things that you offer to international students, like work integrated learning, I would also like to ask about the student support services that are available in ECU. So what are those?
That's very important. Good questions. So of course, like we have student services, which is the basic like any other university. But within student service, they have different divisions like student life, student success. There are a few things that I want to mention actually. So each of the school, they have their academic service session or a school. What they provide is, they provide you with maybe English support, academic English support. And then the other section area that I want to mention is called Tax Clinic, which is fall under the School of Business and Law. So at ECU, so we have a tax clinic, which is a collaboration with our Australian government. What they do is they provide tax consultation or tax advice to our students, also to the public. And these services are free as well. The other thing I want to highlight for student services would be Career Hub. So a lot of the students, after the 2-3 years of your study, you want to secure a job. You don't know what to do. But like, all of you in front of the camera right now, ask yourself, do you have a good CV? Do you have a good LinkedIn profile? So at the Career Hub, so they run a lot of different sessions or workshops, provide our students, to get them ready, even just simply how to write your CV, cover letter, LinkedIn profile, and also some of the interview technique. So there is a lot of the thing that we support our students. One more thing, the last thing is we call living room, which is more about the student wellness. So especially after COVID, mental health will be one of the key areas that we try to address. Or maybe a lot of students, they don't know who to reach out, and they don't know where to seek for help. So the living room is actually like, your home setting, your home environment. When you walk in, we want to provide students with a very safe and comfortable space to talk to someone. So we have our qualified counselor or psychology there. Students can reach out to them anytime. So they don't have to talk about just academics. So anything about, even your relationship, you miss your family, or about work, anything that you can talk to them.
And if you are unsure about all these support services, don't worry. I will be able to guide you through all those information and be sure to provide you with the relevant details that you need. Right? So one of the things that are of interest to Filipino students is about scholarship. So, and I am aware that ECU provides plenty of exciting scholarships for international students. Because it's very important. So can you tell us more about those scholarships?
Sure. So at the moment, we provide 20% scholarship for the whole duration for both bachelor, like undergraduate and postgraduate degree. We also, because of the new ECU City campus, we also roll out bursary for students who are going to study in the new ECU City campus, which are business and law, cybersecurity, some of the creative arts unit as well, and also WA academic for performance art. So those students who are going to study in this new ECU City campus in 2026 will receive $5,000 bursary on the top of the scholarship as well. So how the bursary work is, scholarship usually apply directly to your tuitions, but then for bursary, we actually deposit to the student pocket. So that actually helps students with their living costs, when they arrive in Perth, could help them with, their rent, with the grocery, living costs as well.
5,000 AUD, guys.
That's right,
Is
yeah.
actually a very big amount for
That's
you.
right, yeah.
And that's something that can definitely help you as you adjust to a new environment
Yeah, that's
when
right.
you travel to WA.
Yeah.
All right. So exciting things are waiting for you guys as international students. So to wrap things up, Vicki, can you summarize all those information and what else can you say to all aspiring international students?
So I would suggest you of course do some research.
Yes.
You know, find your interest or your passion in the area that you want to continue in the future in your career. So at ECU, as I mentioned, some of the popular courses that you can do will be teaching, engineering, even social work. As well. Of course, you can always advise, come talk to Mika, and then they were able to provide you more details. And then for the scholarship, again, it's undergraduate and postgraduate, 20% for the whole duration. So not just the first year, it's the whole duration. Yeah.
And then you have the bursary as well.
Yeah, that's right. So, and the bursary is only for those who are coming to study at ECU, new ECU City campus in 2026. So that is $5,000 Australian dollars to your pocket.
All right. So if you're ready, guys, to get started on your journey to ECU, please feel free to book a consultation with Infinity through our Facebook page and our website, and we will be sure to get back to you with the best option for you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, Vicki.
Thank you. Thank you,
a lot of
Mika.
information about ECU, WA, and But of course, that's not the end of today's episode because we would love to have the tea time with you.
Cool.
All right, so now we're in the most exciting part of the podcast, and Vicki traveled all the way from Perth to do this with us. I'm excited. So if you're ready, Vicki, please pick one, and I'll open for you. So guys, these are just random questions, and Vicki does not have any idea about this. So for the first question, all right, so the first question is, this is fun. Who are the 3 people you would bring with you if you were stuck on a desert island?
Have to be people or
Yes.
okay.
Well, up to you. Maybe a combination of whatever you like.
I think I will bring my dog.
Your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he's 3 years old now, but I think animal usually have some special sense when it comes to nature.
Yes.
So they have survival skills. So I think he will help me to survive in the desert.
What's the name of the dog?
Charcoal.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a couple
Hi,
dog.
Charcoal.
Yeah, that's right. And the second one, I think I will bring my family, one member of the family. I think
Who
I will
is?
bring my sister.
Okay,
Yeah.
sister.
My sister. Even though we live like apart, but she helped me a lot through my childhood and then my study, or even at the moment. She gave me a lot of advice and encouragement and support that I'm truly grateful for, and I can never thank her enough through the journey. So I think now when we grow up, no matter what situation, I want to go through that with her as well. Yeah, and the last person, I think I will bring my partner. Yeah, just because we have been together not a long time, but because day to day, now I have my family are all in Hong Kong, so then my partner become one of my family. So I think he helped me to grow, become a better person. So again, if we have a new place, we want to explore together.
Yes.
So I will drag him as well.
All right. For me, I think if I will be stuck in an island, I would bring Miss Mai. I would bring Avelina, the members
whole
of the
team.
production team, and then we
Okay.
can just do the tea
That's
time
great.
in the island.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
So second question for Vicki. This is serious, but it's very good question. So when you feel overwhelmed, what do you do? Because the international education industry is a very demanding industry. So what do you do when you're overwhelmed?
Okay. Usually, I definitely will have my me time, but it doesn't mean that I'll do nothing or just keep quiet. So I like sport. I love exercise. So usually, I will go for exercise. To have a good sweat, have a run, or have a good smash. I love badminton as well.
So you're very sporty.
Yeah, I love sport. So I think that's the way how I relax or release all the stress from myself.
All right. So you love going for a run.
Yeah, I love going for a run.
Have you tried any marathon already?
No.
I've heard of the Sydney Marathon.
Oh,
It's just
really?
recently.
No, I'm not that good. Usually
okay.
I just run along the river.
All right.
Maybe bring my
scenic.
dog with me. Yeah. And then with my music on, try to sing of something else.
Yeah, that's actually a very good activity that I also do that.
Yeah.
When I have time.
Yeah.
Because we'll always travel.
Traveling. Because I noticed when you run, right, you also always get to see a lot of new things that you didn't realize. So most of the time, we are in a bus, in a car, really fast-paced environment. But then when you run, you kind of slow down, and then you spot a lot of, even just simple nature thing, you will appreciate and kind of stress level will go down completely.
That's actually very interesting. And who knows, guys, next time the next episode will be running with Vicki.
Run with me in Perth.
Running in Perth, why not? But for now, we'll finish tea time first. So third question, please.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay, so how did you get to where you are today in your life or career?
A lot of tears. A lot of hard work, I would say. Be honest, I don't think things will come easy. You definitely have to work hard. You need to sacrifice. A lot of students or parents may aim high. As soon as you study, after you complete, they will ask you, have you learned your, in a corporate, your dream job, work in a big four or a corporate environment. But in fact, I think to me, I kind of recognize, hard work, and you always need to start from the basic, the foundation. So even I complete in accounting area, it doesn't mean that I will be an accountant straight away. You still learn about the basic, do the foundation job. It's more like the people that are around you, you learn from them as well. And then personally, you grow as a person, the people that you meet and help you to achieve higher. So it definitely takes time. I'm in the industry, this is my, I would say 13 years now.
Wow.
But I'm still learning, every day, every time. Especially in international education. So like this trip, in Philippines, I learned a lot about your culture, the food, the music, you got like singing as well. So I'm learning every day. So just don't stop yourself because you finish your degree or anything. So take all the opportunity around you, think about it, and make a progression.
Start small. And enjoy the journey. Enjoy the ride. Because that's how you learn. That's how you grow in your industry. And there are so many things to look forward to every single day, especially in this international education industry. And one of the things, of course, that we look forward to is helping you guys. So we hope to be able to process your application soon. And you mentioned about the Filipino food and karaoke and all that. So have you tried any Filipino food already?
I tried lechon.
I think you tried that in Cebu.
Cebu, that's right, lechon.
Very famous lechon.
Because in Hong Kong, we have roast pork, or roast duck, which is very famous as well. But then compared to lechon, I think lechon is at like different level. It's really nice. So I love it a lot. And also one of the beef mellow soup, something like that.
Bulalo?
Bulalo. I tried that as well. So it's really nice. I love the food.
That's actually a very good dish, especially when it's a rainy season.
To keep me warm.
And you also mentioned about singing and all that. Do you sing, Vicki?
I don't really sing, unfortunately. But I really enjoy the culture here because even you're on a Grab, or people walk past, when they have the mood, they just naturally sing.
They just vibe.
Exactly. So, I enjoy that a lot. I think people not, being real to themselves. They are not trying to cover up their emotional at that moment. So they just sing along and express themselves. So that make me happy every day as well. Like if I have to work in a different, culture area, people get too serious. I think if I hear someone just sing along, I would say, oh, that make my day completely, That's right.
Okay. Fourth question.
All right, cool.
Two more for
Vicki. Second last question.
Second to the last.
Lucky I don't have to sing,
Well, wait for it. I might ask you before we end the podcast. So, this one is very serious. If you had the attention of the whole world for 5 minutes, what would you say? Wow,
that's very deep.
Very deep.
5 minutes, what I would say.
What would you say to them?
That's very okay. I think I would say something like care less about yourself. Just enjoy your journey in your life. No matter which state are you at? Because I think a lot of the time, even now when I look back, live in a different country, away from my family, when I was younger, you care a lot of things.
Yes.
Care about how people look at you, care
Yes.
about, your academic. Of course, you have to care about your study because that is your job. But I think a lot of the time people spend on worrying, caring
Yes.
about how people think, and then they miss that moment. Yeah. So, and in life, we said life is really short, but also you
Yes.
can think it differently. You only live once. You want to make the most out of it.
Yes.
So remove all that, worry in you, how people think about you. Be the real you.
Yes.
As long as you are happy, you don't need to, have a reason explain to someone else. If you are not hurting anyone, I think that's the main thing.
Yes.
Be yourself,
Yes.
enjoy life. Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's our
very
deep.
good. Yeah, I love that. I
Yeah.
love that actually.
Yeah.
And I guess for me, maybe I'll get from one of my favorite books, from Mitch Albom's Just Says with Maury, where he said, love one another or die. And there are different forms of love.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And if the world can have that 5 minutes to just listen to me, I'll say that. Love one another or die.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean to love everyone.
Yeah. But at least to be
Yeah.
nice to people.
To be nice
Yeah,
to
that's
people,
right.
to be kind,
Yeah.
to be compassionate.
That's right.
Because
Think
we need that.
positively.
Yeah,
about
we need
people.
that, especially during this time.
Yeah,
A lot of things are
definitely.
happening.
That's right. Agree. Definitely.
So yeah, oh, deep talks.
Yeah, big talk. Very deep question. I
A
like
very
it.
deep
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, I hope that inspires all of you as well.
Yeah.
Just take maybe 5 minutes off and think about it.
Yeah. So if you guys are watching, maybe you can take that question as well,
Yeah.
and then to reflect
Yeah.
on what you wanted to say
That's
to the
right.
people around you,
Yeah.
right? And to practice that as
Yeah,
well.
that's right. Yeah, definitely.
Because that's important.
Yeah,
we
that's
say
important.
things and we also have to live by it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So for the
Great.
last question,
Ooh.
yay! For the last question.
Yay, don't make me sing. Okay.
So from a serious question to a not so serious
Yay!
one. Yay! What are your 3 guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasure.
Yes.
Definitely eat. One thing I would say, all the dessert,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Of course, that is, you have the guilt when you eat all the
Yeah.
the junk or the sweet stuff. But I think after that you feel good about yourself. As I mentioned earlier, very less. Just enjoy the moment.
Yes.
As long as it's not something going to be damaging your health.
Yes.
It's only a short term. You know what to do after to recover yourself.
Yes.
Then it's fine. The other guilty pleasure, I think if I have to lie to someone because of a good intention, that I feel guilty, but also I don't want to hurt the person
Yes.
that I care or I love. It's a difficult decision, but especially to all my close people, unfortunately I have to do that. Yeah. The last thing.
What else?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure.
Yeah, because mine would be,
Yeah, how about you? Let me think.
like bed rotting.
Bed rotting.
Yeah, especially when I have so much time. I just sleep all
Oh,
day.
that's right. Yeah.
Or maybe scrolling too much on social
On
media.
social media, yeah, maybe that's one of them as well. I think sometimes when I just want to let my brain to have a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes the scrolling, it doesn't mean anything. I may not even absorb all the information that
Yes.
I'm watching. But by the time you realize it's already 2 hours past.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah, it's so fast, but especially when come back to reality, you realize you have a lot of deadline that you need to meet. Then you feel regret.
Yes,
What did
agree.
I do? What did I do in the past 2 hours,
Yeah.
wasting my time? Yeah.
But we need that break.
Yeah, definitely.
we
Yeah.
definitely
To catch
need
up,
that. Yeah.
sometimes you don't talk to your friend, but through that scrolling, you kind of
Yes.
get an update
Yes, I
about them as well. Yeah.
All right.
Mm.
So perhaps before we end the tea time,
Yeah.
Vicki can finally
No. The big
can
smile.
show us her singing talent.
I don't know
Because
what song.
she's been asking about this.
No. No, I rather listen to all of you sing or jamming.
We'll see, guys, once they open the ECU City campus.
Okay.
Vicki might be there
How about
and
that?
sing for you.
How about that? Make a deal. If some of you behind the camera, maybe it's just 3 of you. If 3 of you reach out to Mika after this session, then I will record myself singing and dancing.
All
Okay.
right. Let's do that, guys. Let us know. We only need 3 of you.
Yeah. To reach out to
reach
Mika
out
after
to
this
me.
session.
All right. So we'll see. We will
Yeah.
give you updates.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So that's very
Alright.
fun.
Cool. All
Yeah.
right.
And to end the podcast today, Vicki,
Yeah.
because we've learned a lot about all the things that you offer at ECU.
Yeah.
But to summarize everything again, what can you say to our audience, especially those who are still thinking about their study destination? Because I'm sure you are aware there are a lot of countries to choose from, a lot of education providers to choose from. But why should they study in Western Australia and particularly at ECU?
ECU, yeah. So one thing, WA definitely is a safe place. It's a place for opportunity, a lot for you to explore and waiting for you. At ECU, we focus on work integrated learning or work ready. So that is the key thing when you think about it. You make an application. But why? Because you want to land in a good job or a secure career in the next 10 or 20 years. But at ECU, because of our strong network with our industry partner, that will help you to land a good job in the future.
All right. And again, guys, if you are ready to make creative thinking your superpower, then please feel free to get in touch with Infinity through our Facebook page and our website, and we'll be sure to guide you with your application going to ECU in WA. Again, thank you so much,
Thank you
Vicki.
so much.
Thank you guys for watching. Until the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye.